Today we're making pickled eggs. My kids love pickled eggs. I usually make them at Christmas. They keep well in the fridge. So we want to cook 18 hard-boiled eggs for this recipe. There are many ways to hard-boil eggs. I like to put them in cold water, bring them to a boil, turn the heat off, put the lid on, and let them sit for 20 minutes. So I set the timer for 20 minutes, and when that's done, I take them out, put them in cold water, and shell them. That's the way that I find works the best. You want the yolks to be firm, but not runny. You shell them, and I find shelling eggs a difficult task. So if they're fresh, especially, they're very difficult to shell. But a trick that I learned is to use a spoon. So you start the shell, and then you place the spoon under the membrane. So that helps to bring it off so that your egg doesn't get spoon works quite well. Then we'll rinse the egg and place it in the bowl. So I've boiled the 18 eggs. Here are the 18 boiled eggs. We're going to place them in the jar. But first what we'll do is we'll put the sauce on the stove. So the sauce is made of 2½ cups of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is far healthier than regular vinegar. Don't use white vinegar in cooking at all. This recipe is in Eat Away Illness, so you can look for it there. So the apple cider vinegar, and we're going to put 2 teaspoons of honey, and ½ teaspoon of peppercorns, and ½ teaspoon of mustard seed, a teaspoon of Celtic salt. Celtic salt is loaded with trace minerals and vitamins, trace iodine, way healthier for you than regular salt. We're going to put in a little bit of chili pepper, a bay leaf, and 1 large garlic clove cut in half. We'll put that on the stove, bring it to a boil. So we need to add a ½ cup of water. And we'll let that come to a simmer. As soon as it's boiled, we'll turn it off. While we're waiting for the syrup to come to a boil, we'll place the eggs into the jar. I just happen to have some of these nice large jars. They look decorative as well. I really like to have eggs, pickled eggs, around at Christmas time for snacks because they have the best assimilated protein that we have. And people eat so many things that are full of sugar, it's nice to have a protein snack, sugar and salt. So it's good to have these around. So the syrup has come to a boil. This is the brand of apple cider vinegar that I've been using, but any natural apple cider vinegar is good. If you'd like your eggs to have a pink tinge at Christmas time, you could use a little bit of beet juice. So when you're making some steamed beets sometimes, save the water and it'll be pink, and you can pour that in here for that ½ cup of water. So we're going to put this over top of the eggs. Cover the jar, and you refrigerate it for 1 week. They actually keep in the fridge for a long time. I've had them for up to a couple of months, so if they don't get eaten, they keep well. But you want it to set for a week to pickle. So enjoy pickled eggs.